What's going on, guys? This is week 2 of the second volume block phase. Third bench press workout of the week. First one we did on Sunday. Did some triples, working with Robbie as he preps for his Balsa Balsas meet at the end of August. Tuesday, hit up some incline presses and some more volume work. And then Thursday, Robbie came in again. His plan was to do some heavy doubles. I did some cluster work, 5-3-1, and then back down and did 5 sets of 5 to get my volume in. What we're going to do today is kind of go over Robbie's bench press, break it down a little bit, compare it to mine. Not saying that mine's the best and Robbie has a bad bench press. I think his best bench press is 407 in competition at 205 or 198 depending on the federation, but just want to show you just two different styles of bench press and what we kind of did with Robbie to work on some ways of improving his consistency in his bench press. So as you'll see, Robbie comes from a bodybuilding background, so a lot of his bench pressing, his elbows are a little bit wider, which gives you more of a straight bar path, which is fine if you have a better arch, but he benches pretty flat to the ground backwise, so that straight bar path leads to a lot of inconsistency. So as you'll see in the video, you'll see we slowed it down a little bit, but this is his first warm-up set. Bench is pretty wide. We slowed it down a little bit here for you so you can see fingers all the way out as wide as you can go. Elbows stay out pretty flat. A little bit of an arch, not too bad. Comes out, everything's nice and tight, engages his lats, and then he just pulls the bar down. As you can see, there's not a lot of torque and bend in his elbows. So what I was just trying to tell him and what we worked on at the end was that you want to create that torque by bending the bar, pulling your elbows in a little bit, and then when you drive up, it's like you're punching and rotating your elbows out. So as you can see on my bench, I have a little bit more leg drive and I have a little bit of a better bar path as it goes more of an arcing motion towards my face. And I think that's all created through the torque that you get through your hand placement and through where your elbows are. Everything kind of sits a little bit better, everything kind of aligns a little bit better. The more you can narrow things down and have things sit on top of each other, the more stability and the more power you're going to have out of that position. So the fact that Robbie benches really wide already and the fact that his elbows are really flared out, as you can see here, not a lot of bar movement, elbows super wide, so the bar is going to be moving in a really straight line. You can see his legs are engaged, everything's tight, but there's really not too much of leg drive there, you know, so that's not necessarily like a bad way to bench, it's just a very inconsistent way to bench. As you'll notice, the bar can kind of vary left to right or over your face or towards your knees, so it builds a lot of inconsistency. So you have to have a very exact perfect press in order for it to work. A lot of people that bench like that have a really good arch. A lot of girls benching, there's more of a straight line because of their arch. So as you can see here, I'll tuck a lot more, I'll set and then use my legs to push the bar back over my face. Like I've said in a couple of my videos, it's a horizontal and a vertical component to every bench press. Horizontally, you're pushing the bar back over your face. Vertically, you're driving your head and back into the ground to create a force into the ground to move the bar straight up and down. That arc kind of gives you a little bit of leeway. That way if you do miss your groove, it's easier to get back into it. This was Robbie's top set of a double. He did this with his regular bench, and then you'll see towards the end of the video we moved him into a close grip bench where he was able to tuck a little bit better, get everything kind of compacted on top of each other, and you can see it was a smoother, better press, even as he was tired because we've already done a lot of sets here. So this is kind of where he moves into the close grip. You can see everything kind of sets a little bit better. His elbows and forearms, everything is just kind of more in line, which is going to lead to less chance of injury. It's going to lead to a better bench press. So what we're going to do on Sunday when we go into bench again and he's doing doubles again is we're going to bring his grip in probably to the pinkies or to the ring finger on it, and just work on creating that torque by really bending the bar, driving it elbows in, and getting everything kind of setting on top of each other. So this is his 165 for a double, staying close grip. Everything's nice, tighter, compact. He has a little bit more leg drive now. And then this is the 175, so kind of compare it to the first one. Moving a lot smoother, a lot faster. And like I said, this was when he was tired already. We've already done maybe 6, 7 working sets. So after that, I moved on to the Buffalo bar. He moved on to some heavier dumbbell work. We didn't want to get too much volume in for him as he's peaking. So his volume's going down, intensity's going up. He did 2 working sets of doubles on close grip and 2 working sets of doubles on wide grip with 175 kilos. Moved on to the Buffalo bar as I'm still going close grip on my competition stuff. So I'm going to go wider grip as my variation or my secondary exercise. Did about 5 to 6 sets here, 4 to 8 reps. Everything's feeling really good. Everything's moving really good, especially for the third bench day. So make sure you follow me on Instagram, Tony Montgomery Jr. Check out all my sponsors, Slingshot, Donuts and Deadlifts. Check out my ebooks on tmnutritionco.com. If you guys have any questions, always feel free to shoot me an email. Until next time, guys, take care.